Hi, I'm Selena, a teacher with 20 years of experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. This problem set is designed to help you prepare for the FTCE 014 exam, Middle Grades English 5 through 9. We will be focusing on the subtopic, knowledge of various assessments and use of corresponding data to drive instructional decisions within language arts. Let's get started. A high school language arts teacher uses a system where students submit weekly written reflections on their reading assignments, which the teacher reviews to gauge comprehension and engagement. This approach is best described as which of the following methods of assessing student understanding? A, reading log, B, exit ticket, C, peer review, or D, dialogue journal. A reading log is incorrect. This just tracks what students read. B, exit ticket is incorrect. A short response at the end of a lesson, not a weekly reflection or ongoing dialogue. C, peer review is incorrect. This involves students giving feedback to each other. The correct answer is D, dialogue journal. A dialogue journal is a written conversation between the student and teacher, where the student reflects on their reading and the teacher responds to guide or encourage further thought. This method allows the teacher to assess comprehension and engagement in a personalized manner. A sixth grade language arts teacher notices that a student frequently struggles with comprehension questions about text read in class. The teacher decides to use a specific method to evaluate the student's ability to understand and recall information from the text. The technique that the teacher uses to assess the student's reading comprehension needs and design appropriate support is called A, running record, B, observation, C, informal reading inventory, or D, student self-assessment. A, running record. This is incorrect. It focuses mostly on fluency and accuracy while reading aloud, not full comprehension. B, observation. This is incorrect. These are helpful for noticing general struggles, but it is not a structured way to assess comprehension. D, student self-assessment is incorrect. This lets students reflect on their learning, but it doesn't give detailed, accurate data on reading comprehension. The correct answer is C. An informal reading inventory is an assessment tool used by teachers to evaluate a student's reading comprehension. The most effective way to apply data collected from student assessments and activities to improve instruction is to A, analyze the data to identify trends and tailor instructional approaches to meet the diverse needs of students. B, use the data exclusively to determine final grades for students. C, focus on the data to schedule more frequent tests. Or D, share the data with parents without interpreting its implications for instruction. B, using the data exclusively to determine final grades is incorrect. This misses the point of using data to improve teaching. C, focus on the data to schedule more frequent tests is incorrect. More testing doesn't automatically improve learning. D, sharing the data with parents without interpreting its implications is incorrect. Just giving data without explanation doesn't help improve student outcomes or support instructional design. The correct answer is A. Analyzing assessment data to identify trends allows educators to understand students' strengths, weaknesses, and learning styles. By doing so, teachers can adjust and tailor their instructional methods to better meet the diverse needs of their students, ultimately improving learning outcomes. At the end of a school year, a teacher wants to evaluate the progress of each student's writing skills based on multiple writing assignments completed throughout the year. Which of the following methods would provide the most comprehensive view of individual student growth in writing? A, comparing scores from standardized writing tests administered at the beginning and end of the year. B, reviewing feedback given on individual writing assignments throughout the year. C, analyzing a collection of the students' writing samples compiled over the year. Or D, conducting one-on-one interviews with students about their writing experiences. A, comparing standardized test scores is incorrect. These give a snapshot but don't show the full range of writing growth or classroom learning. B. Reviewing individual feedback is incorrect. Helpful for specific moments, but it doesn't provide an overall view of progress across the year. D. Conducting interviews is incorrect. This gives insight into student experience, but doesn't show actual writing development or skills. The correct answer is C. A collection of a student's writing samples compiled over the year, often referred to as a writing portfolio, provides a comprehensive view of individual student growth in writing. It allows the teacher to see progress over time and evaluate various aspects of writing, such as structure, voice, and complexity. Thanks for joining me today as we reviewed test prep questions for the FTCE 014 exam. Remember, a strong grasp of these core concepts will not only help you succeed on the exam, but also empower you to make a lasting impact as an educator. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our FTCE 014 Middle Grades English 5 through 9 test prep course. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to get all the latest FTCE test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.